What's up, y'all? Dang. Um, I think I haven't seen y'all maybe since November. So probably about two months ago. Um, when the last time I posted, oh no, it was Halloween. Halloween was the last time I saw y'all. And I'm sorry. I was supposed to be more um consistent than that, but I'm not gonna lie, 2024 was the worst year of my fucking life. Woo! Um, I'm not gonna go too much into detail because the details don't matter, but I really want to say, I know people say that lightly, but literally from the first week of the new year to the last week of the year, it was the worst year of my entire life. Um, I honestly didn't think, I don't know how I made it out besides God, honestly. That's the only answer. Because had it been up to me, I probably would have laid down and withered away. So, for other people who feel the same, have the same sentiments about last year, I understand because that was hard. If there's anything that I learned from 2024, is for many plans does a person have in their heart, but God's purpose will prevail. If I didn't know what that meant before, I definitely understand what that means now. And I definitely understand what it means when people say, if you really want to make God laugh, tell him what you have planned. I'm the type of person that when I have my heart set on something, I will get it by any means necessary, even if that means ignoring red flags to say this probably ain't the right time for you to be trying to acquire this. I'll still do it anyway. So for that part in my long suffering, I'm gonna take accountability for that. I think we grow up being taught that taking responsibility for your life means planning everything. Um, to know that you are successful in life means to have um, certain milestones that you meet that you might not be able to control, but somehow you're supposed to have it met by a certain point in your life so that you know that you've done it correctly. And that can lead anybody to making decisions based off of fear that we're running out of time. Most of the time, I'll speak for women. Most of the time, I'll say that we are told we need to be married, have kids, and formulate some sort of family unit by the time we turn a certain age, or else there's doomsday waiting for us. um, that's not fair. And it took me making certain decisions that flipped my life upside down to realize that who are these people that are saying that? Why do I need to be listening to these people? Um, we all have free will, and as humans, as flesh, we are designed for self preservation. And so a lot of times we can make choices thinking that if we have a misstep, if we have a mistake, that's a wrap. It's a wrap for us. And last year taught me a lesson, a hard lesson I feel like I've been learning for years, but I didn't get it until last year, which was surrender. I hated that word. Most of the time, when people hear the word surrender, they think that that means it's a weak connotation to that word, almost like you have to be a bystander to what's going on around you, and it gets misinterpreted. For me, in my experience and what has happened to me, I now understand we do not have control over most of the stuff that we think we do. We don't have control over none of it. We have control over some things, what we do in the present. But predicting the future, trying to prepare for something that hasn't happened and we don't know if it's gonna happen, we don't have no control over that. We don't have superpowers. We're not sovereign. The only thing that we can do is, with whatever education and sense that we have at the very current moment, we can make our decisions based off of that. So, if there is anybody that this helps, after lots and lots of prayer, lots of crying, lots of anger, I want to share and take space and say, whatever it is that you're holding on to, let that shit go. Whatever past mistakes that you made, let that go. Whatever timeline you think you on, let that go. If you knew then what you know now, let that go. This person did this, that to me, let that go. I have to make sure that I do X, Y, and Z because this means that I'm going to be successful. This means that I've made it. This means, and I don't have enough time. Let that go. Please let it go. Please let it go. We spend so much time in anxiety, in fear, based off of that. Let it go. We always have this tug of war that we're dealing with. Let the rope go. Let it go. That don't mean don't have goals. That doesn't mean don't have aspirations, don't have dreams, don't try to work towards reaching that. That's not what that means. It just means that all the expectations, all of that burden, all of that stress, all of that feeling like I don't have enough time, release that. I can't make a mistake. Let that go. We're fallible human beings. None of us are perfect. All of us are going to make steps and pivots and then may have to reroute. It's not the end of the world. But if you're a follower of Christ like I am, do not be anxious about anything, like it say, but prayerful about everything. Ask for guidance. Listen. Your body tells you everything. Relax. Cast all of your worries on him, and it's going to be taken care of. I don't know why I've been pulled to say that today. But when I think about, I'm about to turn 27 in 6 days. I'm a grown woman now, but when I think about stuff that I've learned over the years is that no matter how much fighting I did, no matter how much insecurity I had, no matter how much I was stressing myself out about making the right decision, everything always got me to this point. And when you have something on your heart that you want to do, that you feel like you keep getting pulled to do, that you feel like you're called to do, that you feel like you're chosen to do, just go after it and follow it. Follow that purpose. There's a reason why you have that you were given that. There's a reason why you have certain gifts. Use them. Because all that worrying is not doing anything but wasting time. So, with that being said, 2025 is going to be a great year. I'm calling it now. I am going to be more dedicated to you guys. There's things that I have in the works that I'm going to execute. Hopefully by the grace of God, we get through this one unscathed, because man, and I'm calling them now and saying, please do not put me on the draft pick for Trials and Tribulations this year. I was good. Like, I did my duties last year. Please, please, please. But anyway, I hope y'all have a wonderful year this year. And if last year was hard, you're going to get your harvest this year. Be steadfast. You guys are resilient. I'm resilient. We're going to make it. Keep chasing after what's in your heart. Keep chasing your dreams. Don't be afraid of love. Don't be afraid to be open. And surrender. Do the things that you want without fear of what's gonna happen. Just do it. And then whatever happens, you're gonna adapt. It's gonna work itself out. If it's supposed to, if it's meant, and if it's not meant, it's not gonna work regardless. So now that you know that, go full speed, boom, into whatever it is that you want. I love you guys so much. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for not forgetting about me. Please subscribe to my channel. Press the like button. And then also I'm going to have a link to the podcast. There are some of you that have been asking me about the podcast that I had on Apple Podcasts and what I'm doing with it. I'm just going to go ahead and shift this off to YouTube. I was going to do that last year, but some things happened with my equipment. And that somewhat prevented me last year from being able to do it. But we're not going to use that as an excuse this year. This year we're going to get it popping. So I love you guys so much. Take care of yourself. Please subscribe, please like, and tune in to the next video. I love you guys. Bye-bye.